Welcome guys to a once-off video, what is in my garage, where I'm simply just gonna walk into my garage, show you a bunch of cars, show you what I've over the probably year or so playing GTA Online, my collection that I've mustered up. I've managed to, well, this is one of my garages, but I managed to get the best of the best into one garage. To the left you see my my supercars rather, and to the right are my crew cars, all matte black, all the way through with the Hypoxia logo on it. But yeah, I'll go through each and every one, get into about, probably two on the right, two on the left, and yeah, you can have a look at them. I'll start from the back. Let's go all the way to the back. Now, a very popular supercar, and actually the cheapest out of all the supercars that I have purchased, is the Vaca. So now if I walk in, you can see I went for a kind of deep blue color onto it, keeping the stock rims on it, and most of the time all I do is just keep the stock rims, drop the car, give it a sick paint job, and then just modify everything inside. And you'll find everybody tends to go overboard with all the modifications, and they end up making their car, to be honest, looking quite shit. But yeah, that's the Vaca. Also by Pegasi, which makes the Zentorno, and they make the Osiris, the new supercar. So you're looking at about, I think it's 240 to 300,000 or so for the Vaca. You can see the interior. There's a couple of cars that actually share this interior. I know the Jester has this interior, and I also think the new Pegasi has the same interior, but we'll have a look at it when I get into it now. Sticking onto the supercar side, you then have the fabulous Turismo. I went for a white and black combo, classic again. This, however, is not the stock rim. Just put one of the high-end rims on, blacked it out, nice carbon spoiler on it, and it is unbelievable. I have to say, in terms of braking, this is probably the best braking supercar there is. It's not the fastest, it is very quick off the line, but you can rather, and I personally feel you are better off saving some cash, some extra cash, and just going for the Entity. Now the Entity XF, I went for an orange on orange for the rims and for the car itself, just a normal metallic all the way through, fully modified in and out. If I take it out and just show you guys outside, nicely in the sun, you can have a look. It's an unbelievably good sounding car, unbelievably good looking car as well. Let me just get this radio off. This music is really not working with it. There you go. Yeah, but it's unbelievable. And inside they actually went for a full-on, very nice looking interior. Got some switches at the bottom. You can see the radio is off at the moment. And obviously, just like all the other cars, everything inside functioning. But what I like is that it actually has orange stitching, so it kind of looks like it's part of the entire thing. I've never tried putting a different color on it to see if the stitching will actually change inside. It would be pretty cool if they did do it that way, but I strongly doubt it. Recently, I love Rockstar and I love GTA, but recently they have been kind of lazy. I think they're focusing mainly on the PC version, not so sure. But anyway, next, probably the most common supercar that every single online player has, which is one of the reasons why I never drive it. It's the Zentorno. It's unbelievably good, handles like a dream, quick as ever. Top end, not the fastest in terms of top end, but genuinely when you're riding away from the cops and you're trying to get away from another player, or trying to get closer to another player to kill him, the Zentorno is going to get you there quicker, because it's all about acceleration in this game. It's not really about top end. I can get into the Zentorno. I mean, everybody's seen a Zentorno before, but for those of you who haven't, it's a nice Lamborghini style door. And you can have a look inside. There you go, you can see Pegasi has this one standard interior which is completely identical. through all of their supercars, and they have the three main supercars, from the Vaca, the Zentorno, and then the Osiris. Now this is the most expensive, and I did an exclusive on it when I bought it, purchased it, tested it out. The most expensive supercar there is on the game, 1.95 million. And I have to be honest, since I reviewed the car, I fell in love with it. And as you can see, I now, like I promised, I'll make a video when it is completely modified. So I stuck with the yellow, put some yellow rims on it, put a nice lip on it as well, and I went for a nice darker color on the secondary one, with a blue underglow and blue smoke, as you saw. But then, just to show you again the interior once again, the stitching this time, it looks like the stitching has adapted to the color that I purchased, but you can see the interior is exactly the same as the other ones. But yeah, it is unbelievably good. Unbelievably good. Look, if you have 2 million to spare, I definitely advise you buying it. Like I said, since I've been playing around with it a little bit more, I genuinely fell in love with it, especially the gull wing door of it. But yeah, that's it for my supercars on the left all the way through. Just to summarize, we've got the Vaca, Turismo, Entity, Zentorno, and the Osiris. And then on this side, for my crew cars, you have to have a bike, of course. I went for the Barty 801, which I personally feel is the best handling bike of the lot. And then the armored car, there is no garage without an armored car. It is an absolute must. I do strongly advise you get the armored version of it. I know it's quite pricey, but it is worth it. The only downfall is, just note before you buy it, you cannot throw sticky bombs out of it. And then a car that's probably shown up in every single one of my videos so far is the Falsa. By far my favorite car of all time, best customizable and best looking car of all time, and it gives you a nice option of having a crew emblem nice and big on the hood, which is round about where you want it, man. You don't want it on the side of the car. Hope Rockstar heard that. But yeah, the interior quite sloppy. I mean, if this is styled on a Mercedes-Benz, this is definitely not Mercedes-Benz interior, unless they're looking at the very old Mercedes-Benz. But yeah, beautiful handling car, quick off the mark, not so much on top end. And then arguably probably one of the quickest cars around any track, if there isn't any straight roads. But if you're looking in the city trying to get away from anybody, even if the person you're trying to get away from is driving a Zentorno, you will outrun them in the Entity. Oh, I'm sorry, in the Elegy. Sorry about that. The Elegy is unbelievably quick. The stats that you're seeing up there, this thing's not fully modified just yet, but it is unbelievably quick. And the bonus of it all is it's free. No idea why they made it free, one of the quickest cars in the game, but definitely go for it. Get it in your garage, modify it, it's unbelievable. And then the last of the lot, probably once again one of my favorite cars. I probably said that for every single one of these, but I mean that's the reason why they're in my garage, is the Rat Truck. You saw this in the previous one where I was kind of buying time, waiting for the Osiris to be delivered, but this Rat Truck, listen to it, man. It is unbelievable. If you're a fan of a muscle car, you will absolutely love the Rat Truck. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's it for everything that is in my garage. Please hit subscribe, like, share, do whatever. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys on the flip side. For guys that have been watching the first of the lot of the videos, please check out my other ones. There are tons, and there will be loads more coming. But yeah, thanks for watching. Cheers.